him some love. The guy coming up tonight, he's going to make you laugh. I hope so anyway. Y'all give it up for John Musick. Come on, John, give it up, man.
Hey, y'all doing? My name's John Musick. I like to think of myself as the fat self-loathing comic. Of course, it's not really fair to call myself a comic. I've never done this before, so I'm really just a fat self-loathing dude. I was going to wear a paper sack tonight, but I forgot it, so for the benefit of the people eating, please don't look directly at the stage. So, I've been in college for about 5 years now. Don't have a degree yet. Do enjoy the partying. Of course, I do need to become a success in life. I think this is about the last chance I have at that. So if this doesn't work out, I may just kill myself. No pressure though. Didn't really want to do this. Never been on stage before. My friends actually, they taught me into it. They signed me up and they said, guess what, you got to be on November 9th. So I'm here, nervous as hell. All the guys backstage were like, wow, you got to really clap your hands. It must be your first time. So, anyway, when I was in high school, you know, I was still fat. I've been fat for years. I'm trying to make it a career. Coach used to come to me and they'd say, wow man, you ever played football? You ever played any sports? And I'd say, no. So you ever think about it? And I was like, not really. I'm kind of a pussy, about as hard as Nick Lachey. They always had that same look of disappointment in their eye. They would say, man, boy, you must really like eating food. And I'd say, well, actually, I'm kind of sexually attracted to it. I hate the bar and the club scene. People always ask me why. I go out there and, you know, all these women wearing little skimpy dresses, dancing around, getting drunk, just looking for somebody. It's terribly, terribly depressing to know that a night full of binge drinking will not cure my ugly. It's not all that bad though. I do get numbers sometimes. You know, at the pubs when I do go every once in a while. Problem is, with the invention of caller ID, they're never home. When I do actually trick a woman into going out with me, and it takes a lot of work, when I do actually trick them into going out with me, they always make me quite the matchmaker. I find out that they have found a boyfriend in between our first and second dates. Man, it is really hot up here. If I didn't know better, I'd think I was about to go to the buffet. You know, they say that some of the same reflexes, some of the same chemicals, they all work the same way as when you're having sex, which is good for me because it means that every once in a while I get to have sex. I try to stay away from the sex jokes. You know, when I start making innuendo about my penis, I'm talking about how depressing it is to see me naked. That makes images in people's heads, images that might tarnish or even make people hate the penis is most dear to them. So I do at least have a job. I tried applying to a lot of places, but the problem with that is that you have to have an education or marketable skills. Seeing as I have neither, it was a long and tedious search. Most of the people say, oh, you're underqualified, but a lot of them would say, you just don't have the right look, you're a bit too unsightly, which I could take that. Most people, you know, that's what they tell me, that's what I expect from people. But the one place I just couldn't take it from was a radio station. But there was one industry that was ready to take me, and they will take anybody, and that is retail. And let me tell you, retail is the pit of despair where hope, happiness, and ambition go to die. Man, I work in the electronics department where I work, and, or as I like to call it, the leave your demon spawn to destroy everything department. Of course, the adults are just as bad. Yeah, I go up to them. Yeah, I know that TV was pissing you off. You need to rip all the wires out of that. That really helps me out. Or, I see there was a speck of dust on the DVD player. You were right. I pulled them all off the shelf and threw them on the floor. Or even, man, you know what? I wasn't doing anything. Why don't you just come and tell me all about your colonoscopy? I'd love to hear about it. But I recently moved closer to the college. Pardon me, I'm poor. It's really nice to be able to walk to school. God knows I need to do more walking. But the second weekend I was there, they're really strict there. They have a lot of rules and regulations because mostly it's dumb party kids that just destroy their apartments. And they have a lot of rules and regulations. One of the things is noise violations, and I got a noise violation the second weekend when I was there. And, you know, it was my fault. I should have been having one of those wild, crazy, stay at home by myself and do laundry parties that I have every Friday and Saturday night. You never know what's going to happen to one of them. Anyway, thanks everybody for letting me ruin your night.
Give it up for John Musick. Oh yeah. First time.